Hey y'all, this is my 5th take at doing this video because my camera malfunctioned on the last take, which I thought was my best take, but the camera malfunctioned. Okay, so now, hey y'all, okay, hey, it's your boy Taylor. We're back at again with another video, and today, okay, this is my first ever movie review. I might quit, bro. I might quit. But this is my first ever movie review, and I'll be doing it with this mic. Now, if you can't tell, I kind of got to keep my finger here on this little doohickey right here, because this female input mic cord power thing. Anyway, we're going to be talking about Obsession. I don't watch horrors. I don't watch thrillers. I don't watch anything, actually, that's kind of scary. I don't play scary video games. Oh, that arm twitches. Yeah, okay. I do. If you couldn't tell, I can't handle a jump scare, but it's so good. It was so good. It was easily a 10 out of 10 and possibly the greatest movie I've seen. Now, I've only seen Poncho, Lion King, every Disney princess film. I've seen Sinners, I've seen Black Panther, I've seen Wolverine vs. Deadpool, recent memory, and I will say, Obsession is possibly the greatest movie I've ever seen in my life. I've seen it 2 times, and I am a stingy college student. I don't like spending money, but damn it, I've seen a movie 2 times, and I spent about $40 to $50 on that film. It was a great film with great production. They spent $750,000 on that film and have made $400 million. Now, I will ask, can I hold 2 of those dollars, please? I said please. Ask very nicely. You can hit my Cash App, just don't scam me. Anyway, we have to understand this movie had a lot of, you know, they tried to make Nikki the villain, but whole time we know it's Bear and Ian's fault. I'll say it's Bear's fault 75%, Ian's fault 25%. This whole thing would have been avoided if you would have just told your best friend, hey, I had sex with that girl. Hey, I had intercourse with that woman. Hey, me and freaking Nikki, I'm the reason she got that name. You could have said that, you could have said that, you bastard. You could have said that. But instead, we have Bear, the main antagonist. I don't even know if I'm using the word antagonist correctly, by the way. This is my first movie review ever, okay? I'm trying. But we have Bear as the main character, and we have Nikki as the main villain, quote unquote. And all Ian had to say was, hey, bro, I cracked. I had sex with her. I had it. It was in my grasp, and I handled it too. Cause Nikki, we had an on and off for God knows how long. How the hell did he pull her? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know how I pulled her, but can we, like, Bear had a layup right in front of him at the beginning of the movie. Let's ignore the fact that Sarah was obviously right there. Okay, we can say who was the better choice. Nikki, you know, people are saying Nikki looks better. I think Sarah looks more attractive, but you can't put an emerald versus a diamond, because then we just gonna be picking and choosing. There ain't no point. There ain't no point. It's all really about in here, and nobody want to hear that from me because I'm a virgin and I don't get no play. But Bear had a layup, and the moment turned into like chase down LeBron level of a block. Like, because Nikki flat out asked him, do you like me? Because it was pretty obvious. Let's be real. Okay, if you really like somebody or somebody really like you and they look you right in your eyes and they start doing this, and then they start kind of twitching or they start kind of moving weird, and then you're like, hold on, does this like me? And if y'all ain't black or whatever the rules are nowadays for the N-word, does this person like me? Does this man like me? Does this woman like me? I know they like me. Nikki knew damn well Bear liked her. That's why she asked the question. And what did Bear do? Choked in the moment. James Harden in the fourth. James Harden in the playoffs. I'm only mad as hell because I had Cleveland coming out the East instead of the Knicks. But like, it was right there and he sold the moment. That was realistic, because I've seen a lot of people and I've talked to a lot of people about that exact scene, because that was the turning point for everything. Because if that didn't happen, then a lot of stuff, other stuff along the line didn't happen, and blah 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 blah. I still think he would have made the wish though, but maybe he would have just cried and possibly just, and then maybe he would have talked to Sarah about it, and Sarah could, and then some, I don't know. But a lot of people are saying that they would just be open and honest about their feelings. And it's one thing I will say is it's very hard in that exact moment to express yourself if you're not used to expressing yourself, because we can tell Bear has not been in this like situation before, and he's not prepared to shoot this shot, because this nigga was talking dirty as to that waitress, and I would have put a restraining order on his ass if he would have hit me with them same damn lines. But I guess I'm different. But we could talk about the shots all day. We could talk about how Nikki turned into everything Bear loved. She turned into a cat. I got another shiver up my spine, dog. Cause when my first time watching it, you dead ass can't see her in that blank room until she moves. I'm real life. I went home looking at my room like, oh my gosh, is Nikki gonna come for me next? You don't got a Nikki. You ain't got nobody who's on your ass right now. So you need to calm down and you need to be realistic, Taylor. Cause who the hell finna sit in the corner of your room and watch you sleep? Who gonna call you late at night? Nobody, Nick. Anyway, it really had me on edge. It was so realistic, and in like this, in the second time watching it though, you can see her clear as day. And then she moves, music. They killed that scene. They killed that scene. They killed every scene they had, every chance they had to deliver. They made a baby, and it came as LeBron James. They delivered every time. Even the shots that make you feel uncomfortable when it's just her standing still looking at the camera so blank. I can't do that because y'all might fall in love if I look too long. Y'all better stop. But like, one thing that really sealed the deal for me on this movie, y'all, it was the sex scene. Now I know, Taylor, you're horny as hell. I understand, I'm a guy and I have a penis. Whoop-de-doo, I get horny. We all get horny. So does my neighbor. So does, why did I go for neighbor? I have no idea. Anyway, it was weird for me, honestly, because I'm looking at it's sex, but there's no like love, passion, commitment. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say I know what love, passion, and commitment is when it comes to sex, because I am a virgin, but I know what it's like when you get in that moment. Okay, and I've seen other movies where the sex is replicated and you're like, okay, you kind of making me like, I love her too now. Like, you feel me? Like, it's like, okay, I can see where the love is at, but like, it just the strokage of the spanky to the wanky wasn't all the way there. It felt like somebody had a pencil and was stabbing it through the block erasers. It felt like an artist when they have a paintbrush and they let the paintbrush sit out for like 3 days after they painted and they just cram it onto the board. It didn't feel all the way there. Something was missing. The thing that was missing was a person under Bear. Now, in Bear's mind, he's obviously having sex with Nikki. Right. But I think in the back of his mind, and with both heads, he understands this isn't Nikki. This is just something took over Nikki's body. And I'm having intercourse with a shell. He has to know. Cause the way he even, by the way, I didn't need to see Bear's ass for that long. Okay, after like 3 strokes, I would have been perfectly fine. And I'm sitting over here looking dumb as hell, looking at the movie theater in the screen like this, looking at straight coconut buns. Like, what the hell is going on, dog? But I'm like he was having sex, but it didn't feel like love or intention or passion or anything was there. It felt hollow. Nikki felt hollow. And I'm like, whoa. Because I didn't catch that the first time. The first time I was like, ew. White on white violence. Sorry. Like, you can really see that Nikki's okay. Nikki sees all of this. And Nikki is fighting the demon Nikki, but the demon Nikki is forcefully making her do stuff. Nikki is sitting there as her body is getting used constantly by Bear in many ways more than just sex. And she's just sitting there watching as Bear is giving her forceful, dry strokes. The amount of boy, I was so appalled. And of course, I look like a freak in the movie theater because again, I was staring like mad close. And I was sitting there, I was like trying to replicate, and I was like, this don't look right. But Nikki was fighting that whole movie. She saw her best friends die. She saw, Bear take advantage of her on many occasions. She saw everything. And at the end of the movie, she gets gifted with absolutely nothing. Nothing. She can't go to school and talk with her best friend. She can't even have sex with Ian anymore. She can't even have Bear as a friend. She lost everything and did nothing. That's probably the worst part about this whole thing, that there wasn't a happy ending. I don't know why I was expecting sunshine and rainbows, but as soon as I seen Sarah's face get smashed through the steering wheel 12 times or more after she got accepted into college, which, by the way, Sarah, you ain't shit for that, but Sarah, I can also understand because you was trying to warn Bear, but I don't know, because okay, from Sarah's point of view, Sarah got backstabbed by Nikki, right? And as she was getting backstabbed by Nikki, because Sarah told Nikki that, hey, I like Bear. And then a couple weeks later, you gonna steal my man, and then y'all gonna run off, live together, and have y'all playtimes with? No. But Sarah saw Nikki stab herself in the head, and then go run to Bear and say, oh, I think Nikki's taking advantage of you. Nigga, let him find that out. That's the only part that pissed me off, because I like Sarah too. Sarah was my favorite, dog. And then she just had to get smushed in. But trying to think if I missed anything. Now, mind y'all, this is my first ever movie review, so it's gonna be all over the place. It's gonna be kind of weird, and I don't know how I'm gonna, do this with the mic literally right here in my face or on my mouth. But gosh, man, that movie was good. It was. I'm gonna drop a review on My Hero Academia. Before I leave, also, I just want this to be said. Nikki, I understand you're crazy. I understand. The fact that your ass had that much time on your hands for all that duct tape. That, I don't know why, that like really grinded my gears. That irked the nerve. That hit a fork in my spine. What the fuck? Okay, bro. I'm trying to use all these phrases while I got them, but bro, this girl wasted a minimum $350 in the middle of the night. She DoorDashed that, cause there's no way she in the middle of the night while Bear was sleeping left the house, bought that much damn duct tape, because there's no way Duck has that surplus of amount of duct tape just chilling in his house. So this nigga, she spent her check to cover up a whole damn door for duct tape. I know it's not that good. Pause. I know it's not that good though, but you have to hear me. Nikki, next time, Nikki, all you gotta do is wrap the door handle maybe, and then if you get something to cut it with, you trip him, or you wrap his ass up instead of doing the whole door frame and being dramatic as I mean, hey, for the movie it worked, but Nikki, talk to me. But really, just get the door hinges, get the door knob, okay, and then we should be alright. And then if he gets through, okay. But that's it. Okay, that's the last part I'm gonna address with this movie. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all cook. I'm gonna let y'all ride. Okay, I'm sorry. Bye.
Fucking wasting all that damn money on some fucking duct tape. You gotta be shitting me.